Hello everyone, welcome to my growth stream where you can connect and grow. It's a blessing to have you here. Happy Sunday, and I hope your day or your night or your afternoon or evening is going well so far. First, I want to shout out all my viewers and subscribers, my content creator across YT Street, and to encourage you to keep on striving even through difficulties. I know YT is very challenging, but in spite of it, you can have great success. Just keep on. And as you can see, the topic today in the title, about fake friends. How can we identify fake friends, fake people? Are you a fake friend? And if so, what makes you a fake friend? You are also invited to drop your link or video or upcoming live or premiere for support. Feel free to comment in the chat, give the live thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. So welcome everyone, welcome. Welcome everyone, welcome Crazy Family Vlogs. Thank you for coming. How are you doing? Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here. Alright, do you have anything to say on the topic, my dear? Do you have anything that you want to share on the topic? And that reminds me that I'm going to drop the link. If anyone so desire to come up, and if anyone want to come up and say anything, you can come into you can come and share. If you want to share, you can come up and share. Yes, here's the link in the chat if you want to come up and share on the topic. How can I identify fake friend? Hello CG14 official, welcome to my growth stream. Welcome, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. This is a growth stream where you can interact and you can connect with each other. If you want to drop your link, if you have a video and you want support on it for thumbs up or for watch hours, you can drop your link, or if you want me to drop your link, just indicate so I can do it and pin it and have persons go to your channel and support you. And we all need to support one another because we are in this YT race, and we all need the support that we can have, so we can all grow. Okay, and please remember to relate to the topic in the title. The topic in the title: how can I identify a fake friend? We are living in a world that have become so surreal that we cannot trust anything or anyone. It's crazy the people you meet and get to know, whether in your neighborhood, whether at your workplace, whether at the park, whether on YT Street, whether at church, wherever you go. It's so crazy the people that you meet at first, and then it turns out that they are just fake, even in our very relationship. Fake friends, how can I know if that person is fake? how can I identify? And we are going to explore about 10 points or some tips of how we can identify fake friends today. Hello Jojo, dancer vibes from UK. Thank you for coming. Blessing and love to you, Jojo. Thank you for coming. Light done. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, you can interact with each other. Feel free to drop your link, and as I said, you can indicate if you want me to do so, and we are just here to support with each other and to each other. Right, we are living in a world that is so fake. We have fake this and fake that. So many things are fake. They are not genuine. We find bags, clothes, monies. Scamming takes precedence in this world. So many things are fake, and people even now have become so fake that you'll be in an accident, people may be dying, and people just take out their phone, want to take pictures, want to take a video of more than just trying to help people. They're just standing there trying to get the best photo up that they can get. It's so surreal that the need for real friends and people that have our best interests at heart is so hard to find. It's so hard to find. People are not supportive anymore, right? And it's so hard to find friend that really means you well in a positive way. It is becoming increasingly demanding for these type of friend, for real friend. They are so hard to find, and because of that, when you find a real friend, a true friend, you have to hold on to them, hold on to that person. Hi Jimmy Joe, welcome to my growth stream. Thank you for being here. This is a growth stream where we interact with each other. We can socialize. You can drop your upcoming video premieres or videos, or do what you feel free to do, because over here we want everybody to have a free say. You can say what you want to say to, and just ensure that it is being respected, and be respectful to one another, respect each other opinion. We're not here to bash nor to put down or to belittle anyone. We don't do that over here, okay? We just keep it nice and sassy and clean and loving. Okay, so thank you all for being in the chat with me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support, and thank you guys for being here. Let me add some blue to some of my friends who have come in the chat. Thank you for being here. Let me add some blue to your name, because I don't want nobody to be cold or feel left out. Okay, thank you so much, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you for finding that time out of your busy schedule. I know that you could have been elsewhere, but you take the time to be here on Miss Wendy live stream, and I really do appreciate that, and I don't take that for granted, because you could have been elsewhere, and I thank you so much, because there are so many things going on Y3 for we to be here and there, and I thank you for stopping by even to give that support. You and Jojo talk about this last night? Oh my, you see the spirit is working? You see the spirit is working? Oh my, oh my, oh my, that's so profound. That's so profound. Wow, I am shocked. I am amazed. I know the rules. I had not expected that. Okay, Jimmy Joe, okay. Yes, I could have been doing you're so right. We could be doing anything else, and yet we find the time to support each other because of our love and of our care, and we mean each other in a meaningful way to support them. So I really thank you guys for being here. Okay guys, to be healthy and happy, you need to be surrounded by genuine friends, genuine people, and not the ones who pretend to care for you, because people can really pretend. And we're going to discover and identify some of the things that these fake friends, who they are. I need you to know these people. We all need to know them. Fake friends are people who just pretend to be your friend, but in reality they don't genuinely care about your well-being or have your best interest at heart. How many times does these fake friend break your heart, gossip on you, hardly want to communicate with you unless it is something that they want from you? They search you out as last resort. They will go around to other people, go into their cliques, and when they can't get what they want from them, or they are in some type of trouble that they know that you can support them and bail them out, they find you as a last resort. We need positive energy, says Jojo. Yes, we do need it. Yes. Hello, Caribbean man. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, and blessing to you too. And Jimmy Joe saying, I love all my friends. That's so true. I love all my friends, and we should love all our friends. The Bible says a friend love it at all times, and we can find that simple Bible verse in Proverbs 17 verse 17. It says a friend love it at all times. So this suggests that friend love is always constant. It is consistent. It's like a ride or die friend. Whether in good times or bad times, that friend is always there. They never abandon you. They never turn their backs on you. They check upon you to see how you're doing. A true friend will love you no matter what. They will always stand by you. Right? I have had some good friends, but I've also had some fake friends. I have fake friends that use me for what they can get. I have friends who borrowed my money and never bring it back. I mean, I'm talking about thousands, not just dollars. I'm talking about thousands. I have friends who took away my assets. I have friends who was emotionally unavailable. They are never there for me, but I'm always there for them. They never find the time and that effort, but yet I'm trying to find the time and the effort to be there for them. Most fights start over jealousy. That is so true. That is so true. And the thing about jealousy, you should never put yourself in a situation where you're gonna make that person jealous. You have to be open, be transparent, let that person see that you are there for them, you have time and your effort. Most time when jealousy comes in is most of the time when you're not being consistent and true to that person. Okay, Miss Wendy, that's no good. I'd rather there when people have nothing. Yes, I'll be rather. That's me too, Jimmy Joe. But sometimes those same people, even when they don't have anything, they turn their back on you. Can you just imagine if those person did have a lot? Right? I'm always wondering. Sometimes you stick it out with people who don't have anything, and sometimes the way they treat you, and sometimes you find people with things like they have stuff and they treat you better. Right? Caribbean man says people who are gossiping on you and pretending to be your friends are dangerous people. That's so true, Caribbean man. Dangerous because they can harm you and you don't know. Jimmy Joe says, well, Miss Wendy, if I won the lottery, I told Jojo I never want it. Yeah. Oh my God. Why is that, Jimmy Joe? Why if you win the lottery you wouldn't want it? Money destroy people faster in life, thinking they have it all, and that is so true. Money break friend, and money can gain friend, and it also break friend. And the love of money is the root of all evil. Okay, let's continue to interact with each other, support each other. You can visit each other and support, please and thank you. Okay, so a fake friend doesn't genuinely care about you. They just love what you have many times. They don't want to communicate with you. They don't want to be there for you. So we are going to look at some type of fake friend that we have in our life. All right, and how we can able to identify them. Every friend group has a potential to have one fake friend. They aren't robots or lizards in costumes. Instead, they are someone who you have a bad feeling about, maybe because they gossip too much or explicitly seek attention. And most time, if you follow your gut feelings, way down, it can tell you if that person is really fake or genuine. GC14 say, thank God I don't have any other friend than my husband. Okay, GC14 official. Jimmy Joe said, I give it to people who need it more than me. That's so true, and it is more blessed to give than to receive, and we should be kind to others with what we have. Jimmy says, a friend to me is someone who asks how you are. A friend to me is someone who asks how you are, show support, and make you laugh. Yes, it's someone who asks you how you're doing. Exactly. They check up on you, ask you how you're doing, they support you, and they try to make you laugh. Because those friends, Jimmy, has your best interest at heart, and they will be there to ensure that you are okay. Not just sometime. Because the Bible says a friend loveth at all times. I have some people in my life that will say, I never talked to you this morning. They don't talk to me for the rest of the day, but when they talk to you this morning, oh, but you expect me to be talking to you constantly through the day. I'll check up on you in the morning. Afternoon is another time of the day. Anything can happen between morning and afternoon, and anything can happen to the person between morning, afternoon, and night. Isn't it so? Right. Just like how God never gets out of touch with us. He keeps us in His grace. He keeps us in His constant watch care at all times. Okay. All right, let's look at some ways that we can identify fake friends, fake people, fake. Okay. Some fake friends they show you conditional support. That means they are only supportive when it benefits them, but are absent during your challenges. Do you ever have a friend like that? Anytime you have a problem, anytime you are sick, anytime you're having a bad day, anytime you need help, you cannot find them. They are never there. Right? So they are not there, but they are only supportive when they want to be. But when you have your challenging, when you have your pain, when you're going through your downtime, they are not there. So it's called conditional support. Conditional support. So these are fake friends, right? Their love is conditional. So they are their conditional support. Let me go back to the chat. Jimmy Joe says, Caribbean, if I want, I'll give it to the homeless. And GC14 says, don't forget me, Jimmy Joe, among the homeless. I like that. Oh my God, you guys are great. And hi BD, welcome, good evening, happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to you, my sis. Thank you for coming. I miss you so much. But I know you have always been in the background watching. So thank you for coming. Let me see. Talman, welcome. How are you, Talman? Welcome and thank you for coming. Let me read Jimmy Joe's point. Caribbean man, I love a life where when you work all day, you know you earn that money, and as long as I have the basic food, electricity, I am happy. Welcome, DD, and let me give you the blue and the fellowship. And that is so true, Jimmy Joe. When you go and work, you know, the labor of your hand, you have just simply what you need. What you need to keep you happy. Not your wants, but what you need. You are okay. And I am that same type of person. Not a fussy person. Just down to earth. And if it happened that me have to live where I'm in a hut. Once I'm happy, once I have my food, once I have my water, I'm good. I'm good to go. I am good to go. Right? Miss Wendy, we are human beings. I understand we can make mistakes, but there are limits. That's so true. And when we make mistakes, that's the point I want to make now. When we make mistake, Caribbean man, and when we realize that we make mistake, what are we supposed to do? Should we say, okay, I make a mistake and leave it there and keep on making the same mistake over and over again? Jimmy Joe is saying, tall man, one love. GC14 is saying, tall man, love hearts and hi. Jimmy Joe said, Miss Wendy, one love, I'm here now as a friend. Thank you so much, Jimmy Joe. Thank you for your friendship. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Jay Brown say good evening, Jay Brown. Thank you for coming. God bless you. Happy Sunday to you. And how are you? Happy blessed evening, host, and to each and everyone. Blessing to you all. Coming from Jay Brown. Tom, and big up yourself from Jay Brown. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Jimmy Joe says, I love the basic. When I die, what can I take with me? Exactly, Jay Brown. When you die, there is nothing that you can take into the grave with you. All that money, all that running down after money and neglecting your family, your true friends, all that what you do, you can't take it with you. You can't take the house, you can't take the car, you can't take the monies, you can't take your fake life with you. It stopped here. Not one item, only the love for being kind. And I was saying that to somebody since just the other day. The only thing that we can take with us is the person that we are, the wonderful human being that we are, the character, who you are, that makes you be that true, outstanding, positive person. That's what you will take with you. Nothing else. Not even the clothes on your back you will take with you. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. And the sooner we get to understand and accept this, the better it is. Jay Brown said, "Oh man, big up yourself." Jimmy Brown says, I love the basic. When I die, I'm repeating myself here. Sorry about that. Crazy Family Vlogs showing hearts. Love to you, Crazy Family Vlogs. I really appreciate you, sister. Thank you for being here. And thank you for coming with your family. Because I know when you come with the whole team for support. I said that. Just very true, Jimmy Joe. Very true. Every human was born the same, brought into the world with nothing and leave with nothing. And the Bible say that. He said we came into this world with nothing. Just look at a baby. When a baby is born, the baby just come with a body alone, only a body. The baby don't born in clothes. The baby don't born owning stuff. And it's the same thing when we die. We are going to go back. We are going to go back to our Creator just the same way, naked. Naked we come into the world, naked we go back. So all this running down of material things to gain wealth and hurting other people's feelings as we go along the way, one day all of these things are going to stop, and you are going to pay the consequences of how you treat other people when you had the time to do them right. You're going to pay the consequences, believe it or not. You are. Whether you want to accept it or not, you're going to face that consequence. Alright, another way that we can identify a fake friend is jealousy or competition. Jealousy or competition. They might be envious or jealous of your achievements and try to compete with you rather than being happy and celebrating your success. So if you want to know a fake friend, when you have achieved or you become successful, instead of celebrating with you, they compete with you. They do not support you anymore. They're not there to praise you. I'm not talking about praise like you're gonna be like putting the person up on a pedestal, but to say, you know, I'm proud of you. You know, you achieved this, and I'm so proud and happy for you. Instead, they become jealous. They don't want to see you anymore. They don't want to talk with you anymore. They drop all communication with you because they are jealous of your achievement. Right? They are jealous of your achievement. Do you ever have any friend like that? Do you ever have any friend like that? Let's go back to the chat. And Caribbean man is saying, yeah, Jimmy, I always said as long as I can take care of myself, my family, and help and needed, I am fine with that. That's so true. That's so true, Caribbean man. Jimmy Joe says, my happiness is not money. Money is just numbers that never end, so you will always chase it. If it's money, you are all about running after numbers. Exactly, Jimmy Joe. While we may need money to take care of our needs and to buy the things that we need to buy for ourselves and our family, we should not make money be our happiness, because there are other things that is more important than money. There are other things that are more important than money, and our soul salvation is even more important than money. It cannot be compared to it, because at the end of the day, when you die left the money and you don't have your soul being pure, your soul being saved, the Bible says, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his own soul? So we have to make a choice. We have to make a choice to choose the things that we know that will make us a worthwhile person, that will make us more positive, will save us for eternity, or we choose that which will only for this moment and which is fleeting, it does not last. Right? So it's all come back to our choice. And Tallman is showing hearts, saying J Brown too. Jimmy Joe says, I believe I will get rewarded in life for not being greedy. Yes, and in the interim, as you're not being greedy, you are also sharing with others. And Jimmy Joe, I love that you have a big heart of sharing with others who are needy, and you have the heart of God, and may God bless you for that. And I never asked for anything. Crazy Family showing hearts. Thank you so much, Crazy Heart, for the hearts, Crazy Family. And thank you guys for hitting the hearts button. Thank you for the hearts. Jimmy Joe said, my happiness is family and friends, because one day they will not be around. Let me read again what Jimmy Joe says, that those in the back can hear. My happiness is family and friends, because one day they will not be around. Can you imagine, people? You are here with your family and your friend, and you don't treat them right. You don't talk to them with respect. You don't love upon them. You don't spend time with them. And you can imagine that person pass away. What will you do? Just there cry and say you wish you had done this, you wish you had done this, you wish you had done better. It's best to, I was saying the other day on somebody's live, give people their flowers while they are alive, because we will never know the moment when that person will be taken away from us. We will never know the moment when that person will be taken away from us. And most of us in today's world, what we see, we are waiting until person dead. God forbid that some of us will see the light, and even if we did used to be doing that, we can stop it, because it is not right. We should love upon people while they are alive. Show them love, appreciate them, lift them up, cheer them on, be their biggest cheerleader, interact with them, socialize with them. We are losing it because of this social media. We are losing it. And you know, social media is a den and a barn for fake people. Yeah, we need to be there for our family and friends and mean it, and show them that we care by our action. Because if any of them should pass away, we are going to cry, we are going to regret it, we are going to be sorry, and we don't want to get there. That's why it's good for us to educate ourselves on how we should be supportive to people, supportive not just to our friends, but to our family, to our relationship. And this little topic doesn't just go for our friends, you know, it goes for our relationship with each other, in our family, with our boyfriend, girlfriend, friend and friend, husband and wives, children and parents and children. You know, we should love upon each other, support each other, find the time to be genuine. And I know when a lot of family members they're not genuine to each other. If something don't happen in your family, for your own family to bring you down, it not happen, because some strangers will never do what some family members will do to you. Okay, let me go back to the chat. I'm getting excited because I know what is going on out there, you know. I know what is going on out there. Carlos, hello Carlos, greeting and welcome to you. Welcome, happy Sunday, Carlos. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, bro. Welcome home Care Queen, my sissy. Hugs and love and kisses to you. Welcome home Care Queen. Thank you for being here. And let me read in the chat. Okay, let me see where I reach. My happiness is family and friends, because one day they will not be around, and I'm still cementing what Jimmy Joe has said. Thank you so much for that, Jimmy Joe. Carlos is saying, greeting Miss Wendy. Greeting to you, Carlos, and welcome again. Jay Brown is saying, naked we come and naked we shall go. That is why ashes to ashes, dust to dust, we must love each other. Very, very, very good point, Jay Brown, and that is so true. Naked we come into this world, and naked we are gonna go. Ashes to ashes. When we go to that funeral and you see them throw that thing in the grave on the coffin, ashes, that dirt. We are like dirt. We are made from dirt, and we shall go back to the dirt. We shall go back. And sometimes I really wonder what some people have to show off. Do they know that they are made from the dirt? Do they know that they are made from the ground? We have just been our bodies are being made from the dirt, from the ground. It's just the difference is that God breathed His breath of life and give us of His Spirit so that we can live. Right? And if He should take away that breath from us, we go back. We go rotten. We go stink. Alright, we go stink. And we need to realize that life is very fleeting. It is like a smoke. It's like a mist. You see, sometimes when the rain falls, you see the mist come up. It's there. And as you turn your back and you look again, the mist is gone. Our life is like that. We are here at this moment, and the next moment we are not. And some of us do not take it serious. And we need to take it seriously. We need to take it seriously. Just the other day, one of my friend's husband just died. He just went out to exercise. He just went outside to exercise, and when he came back, he just collapsed and died. They even planned to go shopping that Sunday evening. It never happened. It never happened. So life is fleeting. So when you have the people in the life that love you and stand by you and support you, treat them right. Stop complaining that they are too much, because one day you will never see that people. Those people are like angels in your life, and we can only find good people, genuine people, people who mean you well in today's world. This world is so fake, and people are so fake. You look here. You don't have to come on social media to show your entire house, to talk of your personal business, to show how many children you have, if you're married or unmarried, for you to be considered fake. Nope. Your private life is your private life. I'm talking the person that you are, your personality. What makes you you? Are you a fake person, or are you a genuine person? Okay? So that's what I'm talking about. The person that you are. Do you really mean people? Do you really love? Are you loving to? And even if somebody do you wrong, we know that person do us wrong at times, and it's so hard at times. But you know, you have to set your boundary too. You can be around people who constantly hurt you. You cannot be around people who constantly hurt you, because they're letting off bad energy on you, and that will break down your self-esteem. So you have to set up a limit and a boundary. Okay? While you forgive people, you have to set up your boundary, because people will change you and make you become like them, and we don't want that to happen. So we have to choose our friends wisely. Let me go back to the chat. Jimmy Joe said, Miss Wendy, if I die tomorrow, God forbid, and I am greedy, I will be forgotten about. A person who cares never dies, because everyone will remember longer. Let me try to understand what you're saying a bit more, Jimmy Joe. If I die tomorrow, God forbid, and I'm greedy, I will be forgotten. Yes, because people will just say, oh, he was a bad man, he was a miser, he was so greedy, he was so selfish, and people are going to say bad things about you, and they will forget about you. Your memory will not live on. But if you are a kind person, if you are a very loving person, people will talk about you for days and for years. They will. Alright? Carlos is saying greeting to everyone. Jimmy Joe say Carlos is showing hearts. Home Care Queen is saying hi guys with hands emoji. Jimmy Joe says, so sometimes we take them for granted, and I done that before. Lost my father and young brother. Oh, you see what I'm talking about? So yes, sometimes we take our friends and our family for granted, and then when we lose them, we are so sad and we are sorrow, and sometimes we have to live with that regret. We will live with that regret, and we don't want to live with it, because it will pain us and hurt you. You're going to live with that guilt, and that guilt is something that makes you falls into depression, believe it or not. So we have to love on people. Be genuine to them. Spend time with your family and friends and mean them well, and let them know that you love and care about them. Let them know. Just don't tell them today, and tomorrow you don't tell them. Okay? And when your family, your wife or your husband need that time, don't complain. Give them the time, because that is all that you can give, the love, because nothing else will stick. Nothing else, because we are going to give account. We are going to give account of how we treat others in this life. One day we are going to give account, whether we accept it or not. You don't have to accept it, you don't have to believe it, but it is going to happen. And when it happens, you will remember that Miss Wendy had told you so. Okay, so we have to be careful how we treat others. Corey says, good morning, dear sister. Good morning, Corey, and welcome. Thank you for coming. How are you, dear sister? I am fine, thank you. And how are you? Us humans need to learn to love and stop being selfish. Coming from Jimmy, and I agree with you 100%, Jimmy. We all need to learn to love and stop being selfish. Right, stop wanting other persons to give you that love, to give you that time, to give you that effort and that support, and you don't give it back to the person. Love must be reciprocal. It's giving and receiving, and it's like it's going around. It's love, it's love, it's love that makes the world go round. It's love, it's love, it's love that makes the world go round. It's love, it's love, it's love that makes the world go round. It's love that makes the world go round. My voice is so tired, and when I'm tired, I'm a little bit not too well. It takes over my voice. Yep. Okay, let me drink some water. Okay, let me see in the chat now. Home Care Queen says, Jimmy, I understand that pain. Lost my son and father. Oh my, at this point, Miss Home Care Queen, what you do it? You want me cry? I miss my dad too. I lost my dad in 2020. I lost him. Yep. And during that time, I got sick. I got very sickly. I don't know, it takes a toll on me to losing my dad, because my dad was in his 60s, and it was like he was so young. What did he have to die? But I know that he had an illness struggling with, and I tried to give him all the love that I could give him, and forgiveness, because my dad had hurt me so much. And Lord, he hadn't been there for me, but I didn't try to hold it against him. I have forgiven him. I let him know, and he told me that he's sorry, and he tried his best to make up for it. When I became an adult, he tried his best to make up for it, and I really appreciate him being there for me. He would come and look for me, he would come and visit me, he would bring me stuff, he would call me and ask me if I'm okay, and we had this wonderful relationship, and I was so connected to him that when he passed away, man, it was like all my world turned upside down. Man, it was excruciating, and I miss him so much, but I'm glad I was able to pardon him. That's why, guys, it's not good to hold grudges against people, because you will never know when they will pass on, and you will never get that chance to say, look here, you did me something wrong, and it had hurt me, and I tell them, let them know you did me wrong. You have to face them head on. Tell them, you have hurt me. You have hurt me. You don't know how you crushed my heart. I wanted your support. I wanted your love, and you never been there for me. I cried. I had sleepless night, wondering why was I born? Why am I here? You see, and let them see where they have done you wrong. Let them confront themselves. Give them an opportunity to say, I am sorry. And when they do, and you see their tears, and you see how broken they are, because they have come into terms with what they have done wrong, you forgive them. Because we have to forgive. We have to learn to forgive and let go, and let God heals. We are living in a broken world, because the devil is a destroyer of good relationship. And sometimes we are attacking people, but we need to attack the devil, because he's the one that is wreaking all this havoc of, unlove, the confusion, the unhealthy relationship, the fake friends, and he's there in interjecting in people's hearts and minds, and what is in the heart and the mind, it comes out in your action, in your words a lot of time. And we just need to confront people who have hurt us and let them know how badly they have hurt us, and let them confess. If they don't confess, at least you tell them and you walk away. You set some boundary. We have to set boundaries because we don't want people to keep on hurting us. Right? The Bible give leeway for people to separate and come apart from people who are hurting you. You don't have to be around them. Cut them off, block them, delete them. We have to have our mental peace. You know, we can't have people hurting us all the time. Let me go back to the chat. Jimmy Joe said, home care queen, we all need to remember we are not alone. We all have each other to grow, and that is quite so. Yes, and I'm so sorry. My condolences to you, Home Care Queen TV, and all those who have lost a family member or a loved one or a friend. My condolences to you right now. Okay, God will heal your pain. I can't tell you when it's going to happen, but time takes care of everything. Just stay in faith and prayer and be of good strength. Jimmy Joe says, Home Care Queen, we all need to remember we are not alone. We all have each other to go. And yes, we are here as true friends, genuine friends. Even though we are on YT, we know that social media is not good because we have fake people going around, but yet we know that we have some real ones here, real ones, and we can love upon each other and give support and encourage each other, and to let someone know that you are not alone. I am here for you. I am here with you. Love is the winner. Love is the winner. Afizabadi Corey vlog says, very beautiful English, but my English is very cool. Yes, Corey, your English is beautiful and it's coming on. I appreciate you, sister. Thank you for being here. Home Care Queen TV says, so true, Jimmy. Jimmy says, and get back off the floor when we are broken hearted. We can all come together and remember there is people who still do care. Yes, when we are broken, get up. Don't stay down there. I know it hurt and it takes time to heal, but we cannot stay down there. We have to remember that there are other people in our circle, in our life, that still care for us. Don't mind that one who don't support you. That is not genuine. You have other people who are genuinely and they do care, and we have to be strong for them and embrace them. Beautiful voice, says Corey. Thank you, Corey. Thank you so much. Caller says, Home Care Queen, greetings family. Home Care Queen says Latoya. Home Care Queen says Carlos. Alright, the chat is let me read what Jimmy say. Humans forget that it's the man above that decides when our time is up. We all like to think we live longer. What if tomorrow is your last day? Show that love now, because tomorrow is never promised. Very, very true, Jimmy Joe. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Let me repeat. Tomorrow is not guaranteed for any one of us. So now, today, we need to love somebody. We need to be there for the other person. And if we have hurt the other person by how we treat them, we need to say sorry and mean it. Okay? Caribbean man says, right. Crazy family saying, Alhamdulillah sis. Let me see. Jimmy Joseph, Miss Wendy, so true. Appreciate your people around you. Hug them and show them appreciation. That's so, Jimmy Joe, and that's all that we can do. That's all that we can do in a time like this. in times like these, we need to do so, and even more, because life is not guaranteed to any one of us, and we see strange things are happening. Sometimes we wake up and we hear that person passed on, and we wonder what's happening. We wonder when it's our time, who will be next, right? So in lieu of that, we know that we need to show compassion, we need to show love, we need to show appreciation to each other. Corey say, wow, very beautiful voice. Thank you so much, Corey. Thank you so much. God bless you, and thank you for your compliment. Carla said there is some conversation going on in the chat room that I don't understand some of them. Okay, Carla, some of my friends are from Pakistan, some are from India, and they speak different language from us, and so they may be corresponding with each other in their language. Okay, but I welcome everyone from wherever you're coming from, whatever country, whatever race, whether you are black, whether you are white, whether you are red, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman. I appreciate you all, and thank you for being here. Love you too, my dear sister, Miss Wendy, ma'am, says Corey. Thank you so much, Corey. I love you too. And Home Care Queen saying hi to the crazy family and hi to Nightbot. Jimmy says, I am not about money, and I want to be around people that their happiness, and I don't want to be around people that their happiness is money. Exactly, Jimmy, because you know these people are going to be like money, everything is money. You see, for me, Jimmy, you see, from I have my food, I have a bed to sleep on, a roof over my head, even if it's one room, I am good. From I'm getting the love and the support, and even if you're not giving me, I am going to go on my own and do right by myself. Yes, because I can love upon me. I can love upon myself, because I've learned to love and appreciate myself. Because you know I have a Father in heaven who loves me and appreciates me. I have learned, that have taught me to love and appreciate myself, because I have gone through experiences where I have been on my own and I don't see anybody to love upon me, and I have to learn to appreciate and love myself in those times, you know. But it's so good when you have wonderful people around you to appreciate and love you, because no man is supposed to be an island, no man is supposed to be by yourself. And there's a gem that say, no man is an island, no man stand alone. Each man is my brother, each man is my friend. Right? And I want to continue to be the supportive and loving person that I am. And despite how people may have treated me, I do not allow that to determine who I am. I do not allow it to get me to the point where I back away from people and I don't interact with other people. I use it as a motivation, as a stepping stone, you know, to rise to the occasion, to be better, because I want to be better from how that person treat me. And we should also strive for the same thing. Don't let anybody determine who you should be, right? And make sure you're not the one who is treating them bad. We should always treat people in a good way. I know what you mean, Jimmy. Okay, and Crazy Family saying something. Miss Wendy Sis is live. Go and give their support. I'm trying to interpret what Crazy Family Vlogs is saying. Right. Home Care Queen, hello. Miss Mandy, ma'am, are you okay? I'm not too bad. Corey, I'm not too bad. I'm I'm getting better. I'm getting there. I'm getting better. Last week I was so sick. I don't know, I went through some stressful time, and my sugar went straight up to 570 something, and I was so sick. I gotta take it easy. So I gotta relax. Just make sure that I have people in my atmosphere who is very loving and supportive, and just try to keep it light and nice, and just be there, just loving myself, embracing God, embracing goodness, embracing peace, embracing all that is positive. And I'm coming on, and I'm trying to be better, and I'm getting there. Jimmy Jones said, I'm gonna tell people a story. Never look down on the homeless. I actually talked to one of them. He had a heavy drinking problem, and to this day will amaze anyone. He was a professor. Oh my. You see, when you can use your life to impact other people, when you can, man, that is love. That's what we're talking about. A positive influence on other people, being true, being genuine, guiding someone to become a better version of themselves. That's what we're talking about here, Jimmy. And I love this story. A homeless person was always drinking, had a drinking problem, and you were right there with that person, and now, to your amazement, that person is now a professor. Can you believe it? That is why it's so good not to put down people, because you will never know in life where they will reach. He was lost on the drinking and gambling. Oh my. Lost his house, his wife, everything. But he was a smart man in his life, but lost everything. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to know. But I'm so happy for his comeback. He had a wonderful comeback. To God be the glory. Yes, man. Carlos is saying, yes, come from among them and be separated. We are called apart, royal nation. That's true, Carlos. Sometimes we have to leave some family. Sometimes we have to leave some relationship. Sometimes we have to leave some wives. Sometimes we have to leave some husband. Sometimes we have to leave some children. Because if you follow them, they will bring your soul to hell. They will confuse you. They will drain your energy. And if you have been through it, you can understand what I'm talking about. Sometimes you have to pull yourself apart. And it's not that you love them. You love them. And you love them. That's why you pull yourself apart. And they wouldn't understand. It is because of love. You pull yourself apart. Because they need to grow. They need to find themselves. Discover who they are. Discover that they need to do better so that they can have good people around them. And not to hurt people. Until they learn that lesson, God will move you from out of that association. Right? God say corrupt communication, corrupt good manners. Right? So if you are around people who will corrupt you, you're going to be corrupted. So you have to separate yourself. You have to come apart. Come apart does not mean you dislike them, you hate them or whatever. But you have to keep your peace. The Bible says, if it's possible, live peaceably with all men. And sometimes you gotta do what you have to do to live in peace with people, even to take the step to be disconnected from them. And nothing is wrong with that. Jimmy Joseph, Miss Wendy, I don't like to talk about politics, but I will say this: the pen and paper is more powerful than the GUN. Oh yes, that is so true. Exactly. It's better you go and learn a skill, learn something, whatever it is. It is always a better answer than take up the GUN. Right? We don't want to be taking life and doing bad things. We need to preserve life at all costs. Care Queen TV says, sorry to hear my sugar is high also. I went on a mountain hike for 2 hours this morning. Oh my. Yes, I saw. Yeah, I was there with you. Yeah, and when you live, when your phone died, yes, it's. I don't know. I try my best to keep it under control, taking my medication and relax at time. Sometimes I have to come off the social media and just relax, just relax, and then it's eventually take a time and go down. Watch what you eat, drink your water, drink your water. Don't eat anything sugary, nothing sweet. Watch your carbohydrate, and be in the company of friends that means you well, people that will encourage you, people that will make you laugh, and people that will be there for you. And that's why sometimes when I come on a chat, sometimes my speech slow down a bit, because sometimes the glowy thing of the sugar may seal my lip, and I have to keep on in drinking water, like what I'm doing now. If I don't careful of this sugar, it seal my lip, and when I'm speaking, it tends to glue down back my words. And people who are diabetic will tell you about that, right? You have a time when your mouth just become very chewy, very gummy, and it's kind of put a toll on your voice, on your speech. Home Care Queen said, truth, mental health is more important than holding feelings. That's so true, so true. Yes, your emotional well-being is critical, because we have to have that self-love. We have to have self-love, right? We have to have self-love. Let me share something from you from this author named Beavis Poetry. People talk a lot about self-love, but aren't actually ready to do what it takes to truly get there. Self-love isn't just massages, spa days, yoga retreats, and facial. It's setting firm boundaries, not just with your words, but through your actions. It's staying away from people that can't meet your standards, even if it means letting go of someone you really love. It's holding people accountable for wrong they did to you, even when they hate you for it. So even if people hate you for moving on, letting them go, you have to be accountable. You can't let people keep on hurting you. You have to let it stop. There are people in the world who will do anything to have you in their life, to love upon you, to take care of you, to support you. You can't be a people who negatively impact you and trying to bring you down through their words and their action. They're simply not there for you, and they're simply not going to ever be there for you, right? So in order for you to have self-love, it means you have to let go of these relationships, let go of these fake people, let go of these unreal love. Let go. And the song says, let go and let God control your life. We have to let go. We have to love upon ourselves. So self-love isn't just about going to get a massage, going to your spas, going to yoga retreats, doing your facial. Self-love also means setting firm boundaries through your actions. We have to stay away from people that cannot meet our standard, even if it means letting go of someone who you love. That someone who you love may be hurting you, and we have to be careful. Jimmy Joseph, Miss Wendy, one love. Miss Wendy, I don't like to talk. Okay, I read that before about politics. Yes, we want to talk about how we can better our life, how we can be loving and supportive. Caller say, praying for healing in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Thank you so much for your prayer callers. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Jimmy Joe said, Miss Wendy, if I get my foot stuck in drain and I am going to drown, I will say to someone, cut my foot off. And what I'm trying to say is sometimes you have to cut the part that hurts the most in order to live. That's so true, right? We can't be around people who hurt us. We can't be around fake people. We have to cut them off. We have to set boundaries, and that is self-love. People will drain you. People will drain you with their energy, right? People will drain you, emotionally drain you. So we have to take care of our mental health, as Home Care Queen says. In life, you have to cut the part that hurts the most off in life in order to grow. Miss Wendy, please drink cinnamon. Yes, Carlos. I am going to go back to drinking my cinnamon. I have some cinnamon sticks up there. I used to put them in the water thing and drink it, so I'm gonna have to put that in the water later and soak it, and then I can drink it tomorrow. Yep. Yeah, but I'm getting better, though. It's taking a while, but I'm getting there by God's grace. Yep. Right. Another way we can identify fake friend is lack of genuine interest. Lack of genuine interest. Fake friends shows little interest in your life, feelings, or concerns. They often only talk about themselves. For them, it's always me, myself, and I. Have you ever have anybody like that? All they talk about is themselves. They talk about their life. They talk about their feelings. This is me. This is me. This is me. This is how I am, and blah, blah, blah. They don't talk about you. They don't try to find out about you. They don't find about your difference, your likes, your dislike. All they talk about is their self. So they show a lack of genuine interest in you. They are not genuinely interested in you. They have this big ego. That's all they talk about is their self. And if you have a friend or family members or in a relationship and this person doing this to you, that person is a fake friend. Right? Though we have to educate people, but we have to call a spade a spade. This is a fake friend. They're always talking about themselves, and sometimes they not even give you a chance to talk about you. And as soon as you talk about you, they either cut you off, they either seem disinterested, they either seem to go on to do something else because they do not want to hear nothing from you or about you. They do not want to hear about you. That is a fake friend. Lack of genuine interest. Their only interest is about their own feelings, their own concern, right? Their own concern, their own welfare, and they do not talk about you or do not give you any time to talk about you. And if they do give you time, it's only for a little teeny bit, and then they will either barge in or they have gone to do something. They don't give it that right. You will sit and listen to a person ranting about themselves, and when it's your time to rant about yourself, that person finds a million things to do. Then don't give it that focus. That is a fake friend. That is a fake friend. Only genuine interest is about themselves, me, myself, and I. When you find that your friends or whoever is around you are like that, then you need to know that you are around a fake friend or you're having a fake relationship. Let me go back to the chat. Miss Wendy, sister, I'm leaving now. My battery is low. Sorry. Take care. God bless you. Thank you so much for coming, Crazy Family Vlogs. I'm sorry about that. See if you can go and get your battery charge up, and thank you for coming. Father and Son Lifestyle, welcome to my growth stream. Thank you for being here. And he's saying blessing all around, blessing my brother, and I appreciate you for coming. Happy Sunday. Miss Wendy, I had a job where the more harder I worked, the more I got pushed to the side and felt like I was being bullied. So I pulled away over a year ago in good respect. Man, I'm telling you, Jimmy Joe, when you are in a job like that, that does not respect you, that doesn't give you, that doesn't make you feel worthwhile, that doesn't value you, then you know you got to pull apart from that job. I know we all need to have the job to make the money, but we need our, let me tell you something, my friends. You see, your mental, your emotional well-being, it comes, or it takes precedence over any other thing. Your mental faculties, your mental energy, your emotional well-being take precedence over any other thing. Whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, you have to put your mind first, because things will crush you and you end up being a mentally wrecked person. You know, sometimes you see persons going out there, crazy people walking up and down. Even people who have on decent clothes are also crazy. They are a mental wreck because of how people treat them, and they stayed in that atmosphere, and they sup it up, they breathe it in, they didn't let it go. We have to let go some stuff that will harm us and will hurt us. We have to let it go. We have to let it go. And I'm glad that you have done that, Jimmy. I'm glad that you have done that. He says, tonight my job rang me and asked for me back and explained how they all made me feel over a year of cutting me off, and said, if this call is about work, I'm not interested. Yes. Even sometimes when they come back to you, yeah man, cut them off. Sometimes you have to cut, you have to delete, you have to block people out of your life for good. You give them moments, you give them years, you give them time for them to prove themselves. And they never change. They keep on doing the same thing, hurt you, same hurt, same pain. It does not make sense. Jimmy Joe say, I've learned to have a voice in life. Miss Wendy, so true. Jimmy Joe say, Miss Wendy, in life, what is your hobbies in life? Are you talking to me personally? What are my hobbies? Yes, man, you have to cut off people who shows little interest in you. All right. Another way we can identify fake friends is negative energy. Energy. Okay, Jimmy, my interest in life is to always be there to care for people, you know, to I'm like a person who wants to, you know what I want to do? Like have this place where I can take care of children who needs help, who need support, because a lot of children out there, they're not in a home where there is love, you know. Take care of people, hold up people, you know. I want to travel. I want to visit other places where I can help people to know God, where I can help people, you know, bring people clothes, bring people food and all that. That's one of my biggest interests. All right, let me go on to the topic at hand. Negative energy. Negative energy is another way we can identify fake people. What do I mean by negative energy? Fake friends may bring negativity, drama, or criticism into your life instead of positive vibes. So when you have a fake friend, they will always be criticizing you, bringing you down, you know, belittling you, yeah, criticizing you, always have some drama. You know, they don't seek to work out things and set things in the right perspective. They more like to confuse you. So it's not good. They bring you a negative energy. Hi Latoya, welcome Latoya. Welcome, happy Sunday, nice to see you, my sissy. I appreciate you, thank you for being here. And let me put you in blue so you can keep warm. And Jimmy Jones say, yeah, I love the fact you love to help others. Yes, Jimmy, from I was small, I just always helping people. Yeah. I used to be working in a nursing home back then. I remember where I used to help to take care of the homeless. Yeah, I used to take care of the homeless. I'm from a place in Jamaica called Montego Bay. I don't know if you know Montego Bay. Back then in the days, long time in the days when I think in the 90s, let me see what years. So what is long time? 91, 90, 1990, 1990, 1994, 95, those years, 94, 95, 96, those years. I used to go visit persons in Montego Bay. We used to cook, you know, my team and I, we used to cook and we used to travel in the streets of Montego Bay, and we used to go we used to do food, give away food, you know. We invite people at the home where we used to be, and we used to bathe them, keep them clean, you know, take care of people. So I grew up I grew up in the country with my grandmother. When she get burials and so from family members in England or wherever in the world, we used to just go in the community and give people, just give. So I'm like a giver. I'm a loving person. I'm a giving person, and I just can't help it. Sometimes I have to hold back. Sometimes my children say, "Mommy, you're gonna end up don't have anything because you love to give," you know. And my happiness is to give to people, to teach people, to help people to become better. And I want the same thing for me, for people to teach me to become better, because I'm not perfect. I'm a fallible human being just like everybody else, but I try my best to, you know, to do what is right, to learn, and so that I can do what is right. But I love giving. I'm like a giver, like God made me to give, right? One time I went somewhere and I had only money on me. I don't even know how I was going to go back home. And this old lady came and she asked me for the money. And the money that she asked me for was the exact money that I had. And she told me she didn't have any dinner. And I just gave her the money right on spot. You know? And when I look at it, I don't know. I never seen that lady again. But it's not me. It's just the goodness of God that is upon me. It's not me. It's not me, because it's the goodness of God in us. That's why we do good. That's why we do good. Right? So I'm like a giver. I'm like a giver. Right? And I can't help it. It's like I was born that way. Let me read a chat. Latoya coming. Miss Wendy and everyone. Latoya saying hi to everyone. Yeah, I love the fact you love to help others. Yes, Jimmy. Yes, and I can't help it. Miss Hi Banana Woman. Another lady that love to give is Latoya, darling. Nobody love to give banana like Lati. Thank you, Lati, for being here. Happy Sunday, Miss Wendy. Happy Sunday to you, my darling. No banana. Banana man, Jimmy says Lati. Oh my, and everybody's greeting up each other. Caribbean man saying hi, Lati. Hello, blessing. Jimmy Joe said, I love the Jamaican culture. Yes, Jamaican culture is so rich, so beautiful, and we have a lot of beautiful people. Yep, in spite of the negativity, we have beautiful Jamaica with beautiful people and beautiful things going on down there. Yes, hi, Caribbean man says, Lottie, I'm a giver, not a taker. That's right, Jimmy Joe. That's right. And Latoya is laughing. Jimmy Joe said, that's me. I give everything away to see others happy. Oh my God. You give me goosebumps, Jimmy Joe. I give away everything to see others happy. Yep. That's it. That's a true friend. That's when you come to a place and you know what life is really all about. Life is all about is all about being kind, giving of your talents, giving of your money, giving of your time, giving of what you have, giving away of yourself. Lend yourself to somebody. Go listen to somebody, their problems, giving a helping hand, giving a listening ears, give a shoulder to lean on so somebody can cry. Somebody is going through a lot. People are going through a lot, and they need somebody just to talk to. Somebody who you can trust. They need somebody that will keep it in for them, to be there for them. Alright, so we just have to be a giver. There are too many takers in the world. People just want to come take. We have to learn to be givers. Alright, another way we can identify a fake friend, fake relationship, or fake family members, because it all ties in, is inconsistent communication. Inconsistent communication. What does that mean? It means that the communication is not constant. Fake friends only approach you when they want something from you. And when you need support, they won't take your calls or reply to your messages. Ever have a friend like that? You are always communicate with them. You are always there for them. But when you need their support, they don't answer your calls. And they don't reply to their message. And even if they take your call, it's like, I'm busy, I can't talk to you now. What is it? They just make you feel like they make you feel like you're needy, or they make you feel like, the way they talk to you as if you are nobody. They may shout at you, slam for. It's odd, and they don't reply to your message. You left messages, they don't get back, and if you give them a messages today, you might see them return it later or tomorrow. Inconsistent communication. You are communicating with them consistently, but they are communicating with you now and then. And sometimes they have the gall to tell you that I have already communicated to you. Like, if they communicated to you yesterday, it's supposed to keep you until the end of the day, and it's supposed to keep you for the next day. And they complain. And they complain. So inconsistent communication. I am communicating with you, but you're not communicating with me. That does not make sense. Right? That's the me, myself, and I syndrome that we just talk about. They don't have any interest in you, so they do not communicate with you consistently. Alright, let me go back to the chat. Caller says, still we have to be careful about how We treat people because we might be interacting with angels unaware. Thank you so much, Carlos. Thank you so much. That is beautifully said. We have to be careful. Even the same person that you see, do you know that an angel can come in the form of that person talking to you and you think it's that person talking to you? So we have to be careful. We have to be careful how we treat people. We have to treat people the way how we want to be treated. And sometimes some people are so hard. And you see, because they want you to treat them hard, they themselves are hard to you because that's how they want you to treat them. Because they don't want to have and like to show that they are interested in you, so they treat you hard. And they don't care. Jimmy Joe said, my happiness is seeing people smile. That's for me too. I love to see when people smile. It's like Christmas Day when that child gets excited. And Latoya says, so true, Miss Wendy. Yes. People, you will communicate with people, check on them, follow up on them, but they don't do it to you. And sometimes when you even try to reach out to them, they are complaining that they can't be bothered. You can leave them alone and all that. And yet they say that they love you and they are your friends. Cannot work like that. I said love, communication, friendship is reciprocal. You know, you're supposed to share it. If I give you love, give me love. If I give you time and communication, give it back to me. Because since you need it, I need it too. I am a human being just like you. And we all need to share love. We all need to share good things with each other. My downfall in life is amazing. A bad joker. I always make jokes to get everyone laughing. Oh, Jimmy Joe, I can relate. Me too. Yeah, I love to give jokes too. You know, I love to give jokes. But if you're offended, I am not going to do it again. But I love to lighten the atmosphere. I love to lighten the atmosphere. See, because I'm a person who is like friendly, I will see you for the first time and I will come and say, hi, how are you? How are you doing? I am like that. I am like that. Right? Somebody told me once that I have to be careful. I have to be careful about me because, you know, I'm too friendly. But I'm trying to not to be friendly, but I don't know how to try not to be friendly because I care about others. I care about people and I want to see things going well for them. So inconsistent communication is one way that we can identify a fake friend. Alright, let me go back to the chat. Jimmy Joe said, Miss Wendy, I've had that lull even with the camping. Okay, Jimmy, I'm not going camping again because of the rain. Oh dear, I'm so sorry about that. Miss Wendy, what is your favorite music in life? Oh, Jimmy, that can come off the for the your goodness is running after, he's running after me. That is my favorite song. The Goodness of God. That's my favorite song. And Latoya says, true. Jimmy Joe said, the university is so big, so many planets. The universe is so big, so many planets. Who isn't to say then we leave this life, we go on to other level like a game until we get it right and understand why we are really created. We get it right and the universe is so big, so many planets. Yes, it is. Who isn't to say when we leave this life we go to another level like a game until we get it right and understand why we are really creative. Yeah, but we have to learn to get it right down here. We have to learn to get it all together down here, Jimmy Joe. That's why we have been placed on earth to get it right before we can go up there. We have to get it right here first. All right. Miss Wendy, I am like that around people. I have ADHD is a thing. I'm always hyper. I think I have ADHD too. I'm always active. Oh my God, same me. Can't take the boring place. I love give joke. Yes, Lataya, I love to give my jokes. Yep. And when I give my jokes, sometimes I don't mean anything. But what I'm gonna try to do when I give jokes in the chat, though, I'm gonna put the joking emoji because I don't want nobody to take me serious. And even sometimes when I put my using emoji that shows I'm questioning, it's like it's a question, but it's also a joke. It's also a joke. Okay. I love to have fun and I love people. I'm a people person. You know, I'm a people person. If I'm by myself, I'm gonna be sadder, so I like to be around people. Even though I enjoy my own company, but I prefer being around people. Yeah. We are not even being placed on earth to be by ourselves. We have to love and support and love each other. Jimmy Joe said my favorite song of all is Lucky Doobie, Remember Me. I don't know that one, Lucky Doobie, Remember Me. I'm so sorry, I don't know that one, Jimmy. Lol, if I spot a joke, I'll say it and forget myself. Oh my God, that is so true. I love jokes. Because of that. I love Marlon. You see, when I met Marlon, oh my God, he cracked me up. And I love Popo. And there are some others who love to give jokes. Man, and Steven, man, is a joker. Lord, I meet some beautiful people on YT. Love to give joke. Lati, I was staying here when I used before in the holidays last year when we were like more together before I started to go out to work. Man, when I was there, man, I used to crack up. I would be on your line for the whole time because I just love the interaction and the laughter and the fun. I enjoyed it all. Okay, number 6, lack of effort. How do I identify a fake friend? Lack of effort. They avoid putting effort into maintaining the friendship, cancel plans frequently, or prioritize other people over you. Oh my God, and that is so true. They put no effort into communicating with you. It's like you have to be asking these people, can you find some time to talk to me? Right? They prioritize other people over you. They will sit and talk with other people, and when they come to you, it's like the bare minimum. They only want to talk to you, and if they give you a little time to talk to you, they fall asleep. Are they going to do something else? But yet they will stay up with other people, and they will give the other people their time and their attention. Yeah, but they put in no effort to give you that time and attention. So they do not maintain the friendship. Right? They cancel plans. If they tell us, say, I'm going to talk to you later, I'll see you later, they don't show up. They don't call you, and they don't even say, I'm sorry, I could not meet that promise. They don't even apologize. Right? Lack of effort. They don't put no effort into that friendship. Right? Friendship is not a one-way street where I am pouring into you and you're not pouring into me. Right? If I'm putting in effort to maintain the friendship that we have, you are supposed to do the same thing, the same energy. Energy for energy. It's not energy for luck. It's not energy for empty. It's energy for energy. Right? So we have to maintain that relationship. Vice versa. So it's not only one person giving and the one other person taking. The taker must also give, and giving the same energy as how the other person gives you. Let me go back to the chat. Father and Son says, just connect with Angel Girl. Thank you so much, Father and Son, for connecting to my second channel. Thank you so much. Jim Joe is laughing. I am a people person. Me and Marlon get along. No, Miss Wendy, not true, says Latoya. Yes, Latoya, trust me. I love the story about Marlon and the keys. What a guy. Yes, Marlon is very hilarious, man. He always crack up a joke. Long time I don't see him though. Well, I mean, for my life, that is, because I used to be on my life a lot. Well, that's not always true. Human can shy away. A lot of us saying that we genuinely getting it right with God, but we need to get it right with man also. Exactly, because you see, your relationship with God, and I love your point. I love your point, Carlos. I love your point. A lot of us saying that we genuinely, if you love God, it's going to show in how you treat your fellow man. So you can't say you love God and be in a vacuum. You can be in an empty space, because God loves. God is a giver. For God so loved the world that He gave. He gave. God is a giver. So if we are wrapped up and tied up with God, it's going to lead us to treat other people the way how God wants us to treat them. Right? He said, do unto others as you would like them to do unto you. He says, a friend loveth at all times. He's talking about human being. God is talking about a friend loveth at all times. Proverbs 17 verse 17. And sticks close as a brother. Even in adversity, even in your problem, that even in your sickness, that person is there with you and genuinely mean you well. They have a great interest, an excellent interest in your well-being, in your growth, in your success, in everything. You understand? Let me go back to the chat. So you are so right, Carlos, and thank you so much for that point. Jimmy Joe said, has anyone ever had friends they want to come to your house, know everything about you, but they keep their own lives private? Yes, they will dig out everything about you, ask you all the question, and they don't want to share anything about them. They don't want to share their days. They don't want to share where they go. They don't want to share because they think it's their private life. You know, and I always say, stay by yourself. Since you don't want to share, stay by yourself. Stay by yourself. Don't ask me about my business and want to know how are you doing, what is going on in your life, because they only want to know, but they don't want to share what is going on in their life. They keep their life private, and that's not fair. So you know that's not a true friend, Jimmy Joe. That's a fake friend. Whether it's your friend, whether it's your romantic friend, whether it's your wife or your husband, that's a fake friend, fake relationship. You can be keeping your life private, and you are expecting me to share every little tidbits of my life with you, and you're not sharing with me. It doesn't work like that, right? Does not work with that. That's being selfish, which take us to our next point. How can I identify a fake friend? Is that they are selfish. They are selfish. Fake friends are selfish and tend to focus on their own needs. They rarely consider your needs or think about what you want. Rarely consider your needs. All they think and talk about is their own self and focus on their needs. I have to do this. I have to get this done. They don't even say, do you want help with anything? Do you want me to do anything for you? They don't ask that question because they don't want to do it. It's all about them. It's all about their needs. That's all their focus is, on their need, what they want and what they want to do. These friends are selfish, and you need to cut friends like these out of your life. Yeah, cut them out of your life. And if it's me, cut me out of your life too. Cut me out of your life too, right? But I don't want to be the friend that is selfish. I want to be the friend that is giving and supporting, right? And they say it's bad to commend yourself, but I know that people who even know me, right, that I'm a very supportive person, a very loving person, and I'm very caring. And sometimes when you are like this, you know, people try to mess you up. People try to mess you up. You get the wrong type of people coming into your life because the devil gonna send them. They're gonna send them, right? But you just have to set your boundary, and you have to set your limit and separate yourself from these people. Block, cut off, delete, separate, done, annul everything, right? Because you have to protect your mental and your emotional well-being. Let me go back to the chat. Where do I reach? Right, so Jimmy Joe made the point, has anyone ever had friends they want to come over to your house to know everything about you, about what you like, what you cook for dinner, what you're going to wear, where are you going, and whatever, but they keep their life private? That's not fair, and that's not true friend. Yes, Jimmy, I know friends like that. From Latoya, I never understood why people do that. Come to your house and keep their own lives private. I don't know either, Jimmy Joe. I don't know, but they're like that. And it's so sad that people are like that. Jimmy, I don't know why they're like that. Yes, Latoya, so true. We don't know why. Latoya, I'm talking about if you go to their door, they will push you away. They don't want you to come in. They don't want you to enter their house. They only want to take you over. They don't want you to come, but yet they can come to your house. From the start, these people are fake. Latoya said, Jimmy, true. Yay, so true. First thing, you can't say you're a child of God and having a people. That's so true, Latoya. We can't have a people. We have to let go people. We have to let it go and forgive and move on. And she's saying, so true, Miss Wendy. Right? And when you ask them one thing, they cut you off for days. Yes, Jimmy Joe. They don't want to talk to you anymore because something that you have said hit somewhere. You know, you hit the right place. You hit the right place. And because of that, now they become conscious that you're onto something, and they will just don't want to talk to you for days. Yep, because you have said something right. You see when a person mean you good, you know, and you say something to them. You say something to them, like you try to correct them about something. You see, if they mean you well, they are going to listen to what you say, and they are going to try to work it out, because they do not want you to go away with the wrong concept. When a person mean you well, and the person said something, and because you love that other person, you don't want the person to go away with the wrong concept, you are going to say, okay, I realize that what you are saying is not true, or not true about me, and are not true about what I said. So I'm going to give you some clarity, because you want the person to have good feelings, happy hormones. You want the person to be to feel secure. You are going to work it out. And that's why we see a lot of marriages are failing today, because they do not bring these principles in their life. When the other party get upset or say something, please don't walk away. Let them understand, because you get a chance now to fix something before the devil comes in and create distrust, mistrust, create disunion, create all kind of negative feelings. You have the opportunity now to make peace, to set it right. But because some of us just inherently want the fight and the quarreling to come up, to say, you cause it, because if anybody come talk about this and bring this up, it wouldn't reach that point. They manipulate the situation in their favor to make it seem like you have said or done something wrong. But you did not say I done anything bad. You have a right to express how you are feeling. That is normal. This is normal to express if you are sad. It is normal to express to somebody that you have hurt my feeling. It is normal to express and extend to somebody that you have said something which I did not say. So here I'm trying to clear it up. You understand me? So we have to learn now how to confront the other person, to say, okay, let me see if we can work it out and try to understand. So so at the end we cannot have peace, because at the end of the day we have to have peace with ourselves, peace with each other, and peace with God. Because when we have this animosity, this malice, this hatred, it drives us away with God, and it does something to our spiritual well-being. It affects our spiritual well-being, because we are made a spiritual being. We are from God the Father, and we are made spiritual as spiritual beings, no matter if we want to accept it or not. That's why when it comes on to worship, even if we are not a Christian, we worship naturally. We worship naturally, because we were born with that seed from God to worship Him. And it affects our relationship with God when we are in a negative atmosphere. Okay, so it's best to talk about things. It's best to work it out. Best to talk about it and work. It doesn't matter who bring it up. It doesn't matter who wrong from who right. It's always best to work it out. Put it aside. Forgive and forget about it. You understand? Don't follow it up. We have to shut out the devil. We have to shut out the devil now. Shut him out. Because it's wreaking havoc in people's lives and people's relationship. Now let me go back to the chat. Latoya, I never understood why people do that. Come to your home and keep their own lives private. Yeah, I read that already. Alright, Latoya, it's the first thing you can say. You're a child of God and having up people. Not at all. So true, Miss Wendy, says Latoya. Right, and when you ask them one thing, they cut you off for days. Latoya say, Miss Wendy. Jimmy Joe say, I have had friends that made me feel so low. I tell you, Jimmy. I have been there too. I have had friends that made me feel so low, guys. In jail, who done horrible things. People who in jail done more horrible things and get more respect. I tell you, yes, of course, that's true. That's so true, Jimmy. People will say things and make you feel low, man. They belittle you. They hurt your feelings as if you're nobody. And people who done bad things, living all kind of life, get more respect than you who is trying to live a better life and trying to live a good life. They treat the people who does bad things better than how you live in a good life. Whether you are Christian or not, you're trying to live a good life, and people treat you worse than the person who is doing bad things. Yeah, they do it. Miss Wendy, when we Christians saying that we are putting on the full armor, some of us leave out the most important one. Yes, putting on the armor. We put on the breastplate. We have the sword. We have the helmet and all that. And sometimes we leave off a piece. That's so true. So we need to be fully clothed in the armor, so that we can be protected from the attacks of the enemy. So true, callers. And Jimmy Joe says, so true, Miss Wendy. Most times in a friendship, all people want is someone saying hi or hope you're okay. Exactly. Hi, how are you doing? Are you okay? And Latoya is saying words, Miss Wendy. Yes. Yeah, man. We trust me, people are selfish. They are just tending to focus on their own needs and not on your needs. All they talk about and all they think about is them, me, myself, and I. They don't think about or care about your needs or what you want. They don't ask you, how are you doing? They don't ask you, are you okay? Do you need any money? Do you need help with something? What can I do for you? They don't. All they're thinking about is their own needs. Okay? Another way to identify fake friends is that they drain your energy. They drain your energy. Spending time with them often leave you feeling drained rather than uplifted. Have this ever happened to any of you? You feel drained. You feel like all your energy is gone. You feel tired. This person doesn't have anything to offer you. They don't pour into you. They don't uplift you. Whether emotionally, spiritually, physically, nothing. Right? So fake friends will drain your energy. So we got to be very careful. Another way we can identify a fake friend is no reciprocity, or what we call reciprocal. Reciprocal have to do with sharing back. I gave you, you give back to me. Real friendships involve give and take, but fake friends only believe in taking without giving anything back. So there is no reciprocity. Reciprocity, RECIPROCITY. No reciprocity, no giving and taking back. These friends only believe in taking, but they don't give back. Right? Another way to identify a fake friend is betrayal of trust. They betray you. They betray your trust. Fake friends may share your secrets, my word, with others even though you tell them not to. They may talk behind your back or break your trust. Anybody ever have to go through this? You tell someone a secret and you tell them that this is only between me and you. And by the time you think they're going to tell somebody else, especially if you want them to fall out. They walk and they tell everybody all what them tell us. That's why it's so hard for people nowadays to trust some people, because we're not our brothers or sister keeper. We cannot be telling people what somebody is. God will hold you accountable for it. When somebody tell you something, keep it in your bosom, keep it in there. Not because the only person followed, that doesn't mean you should run and go tell Tom, Dick, Harry, Susie, May, and everybody. Right? We need to be accountable. We need to be loving. We need to be forgiving. Right? Don't tell somebody share with you a secret. Keep it. Keep your friend's secret, man. Even if you fall out. And sometimes when you fall out, sometimes the friendship could have been repaired, but because of the secret that you went and you gossip behind the person back, that friendship becomes irreparable, and the damage could have been it could have been solved. That probably there could have been a restoration of friendship, but it has to go lost or something because that person went and tell your secret. So it's a betrayal a betrayal of trust. And let me go to the chat. Jimmy Joe said, so true, Miss Wendy. Most time in a friendship, all people want is someone saying hi or hope you're okay. That's true. Miss Wendy, I actually love your stream because it's open to talk and for everyone to have a voice. That is right. That is right, Jimmy Joe. I know I used to have this this type of stream long time, but because of the work that I used to do then, I didn't have any time on a Sunday anymore, so I stopped it. But I have time now, so I said let me take it back up again. I didn't want to do it today because I'm not feeling too well, but I said I'm going to push the feelings and I'm going to come out here and I'm going to do what I do, even if my voice crack or break or whatever and my energy get low, because right now my energy is going down low. I am still going to do it because I want to talk with my people. I know most time I'm on a Monday morning, like tomorrow at 6 o'clock for morning devotion, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I said I want to meet and talk with my friends on YouTube a day when it's not devotional, and I said I'm gonna take up back my Sunday live, my Sunday topic, my Sunday, and and do the grocery meantime that people can come in, you can talk, you can share anything you want to share. Why to keep it respectful and polite and respect other people's opinion. We're not here to bash anyone, or to put on anyone, to be against anyone. We just want to share, and you don't always have to agree with me or with anyone with what anyone says, because we all have our own opinion and the way how we see things. We all have that, right? And at the same time, I want persons to connect to each other, connect with who you don't have. Just connect with who you don't have. You want to share a video and you want person to go and like up the video, give it some thumbs up. You can also put your link in the chat, premiere or upcoming live. You can feel free. All right, so Jimmy said, Miss Wendy, I actually love your stream because it's open to talk and for everyone to have a voice. Yes, over this channel you will always have a voice to say what you want to say. I do that too, Latoya, calling her banana woman love. Yes, because Latoya is a very amazing and awesome person, a giver. And being on YT Street from last year, when I came on, sometime in July, somewhere there, June, July, I think when I went on school break, that's when I found out Lati, somewhere in July, yeah. And trust me, she has been a very phenomenal person in helping new content creators, YouTubers, gain their bananas, their subscribers and watch hours, and she's still doing it today. And God bless you, Latoya, for the wonderful work that you have been doing in YT Street. Thank you so much for helping me and helping others. You are a source of strength, because many of us would have given up on being a content creator, because a lot of us, people don't see you. Normally when you have a little number like you have 20 sub, you have 30 sub, you have 100 sub, but you have opened your platform for person to come on and connect and grow, and you help to support them, you and EK. So God bless you both for doing so. Yes, so let me add my quota of commendation to you, Latoya Dali. Okay, Wendy, I will give you my Jimmy, leave me alone. Love me, Jimmy. Sure. I don't like these people. I don't like people. I don't like these people. It's Latoya. Yes, Latoya. People who go and take your and tell your secret to other people. You tell them something in privacy, and make a promise that you won't share it with anybody, and as soon as your back turn they go and tell somebody else, especially if you have a broken relationship. Your friendship is now broken up, you have a quarrel or something, just so them spill the bean, and that is not good. That is not good, and we should not be like that. We should be able to keep each other's secrets. Or if you and a person follow up, keep each other's secrets. Caller say, can I ask for the reading of Psalm 6, 10 to 20, please? Psalm 6. All right. Sorry, not Psalm 6, Ephesians 6. Let me see if I can find that right now. Ephesians 6. Ephesians 6. I'm putting a little Bible in here, guys. Bear with me. Somebody need a word and you don't know who the word will bless tonight. Let me see. He said verse 10 and 20. Just verse 10 and 20. Verse 10 and 20. 6, 10 and 20. Or 10 to 20. You mean 10 going down to 20? He said, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Give me a moment, let me drink some water. Sorry. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints, and for me, that utterance may be given unto me, that I may open my mouth boldly to make known the mystery of the gospel, for which I am an ambassador in bonds, that therein I may speak boldly as I ought to speak. Amen. There ends a portion of God's holy words, and Carlos has requested for me to read the Ephesians 6 verse 10 to 20, of which I did. And reading here, we can see that we're not wrestling against flesh and blood, not against people, as I was saying before, that the devil, sometimes we allow the devil to take precedence over our life, and we do the things that he puts in our minds. It shows in our action and in our words. So we have to be fully armored in the armor of God, so that we can protect ourselves from the attacks of the enemy. We should use prayer, praying always, and watching for these temptations that are going to come our way, right? And praying for one another. Supplication means that we are praying on each other's behalf. We should pray for one another. All right. I don't talk about anyone behind their back, only to their face. Do you call those you call backstabbers? Say Latoya. So true, backstabbers, right? They only talk about your back, but they can never say what they say in front of you. Miss Wednesday, I'm gonna say this. I don't have a halo around my head. I made a lot of mistakes, but I pray now for change and appreciate life. Amen, Jimmy. And that is a way that we are supposed to do. We make mistake in lives. We are not perfect. We are not perfect. You know, even Christians are not perfect, because we are on we are like a building being worked upon, and we are in progress, and we make mistakes now and then. But it's for us always to go back to God and say, forgive me, cleanse me, help me, heal me, help me to do better. Help me to do better and try to do better. Alright? I'll point that out. I'm not perfect in life. Latoya is a giver and taker. Thank you, Miss Wendy. You're welcome on. You're welcome to Latoya. Awesome lady you are. Jimmy, go away, says Latoya. She's amazing. Latoya is. That's so true, Jimmy. So true, so true. And Latoya said, Jimmy, thank you. Thank you. So true. Secret is secret. Yes, if I say something to you in secret, keep it in secret. Don't go back and tell the other person. Don't go back and tell the other person. That's what fake friend will do. So if you want to identify a fake friend, they will say, they will betray your trust, go behind your back and share with somebody what you have tell them, that you have tell them to be quiet about, that you have said, you have even promised them not to say to somebody, and they still go ahead and say it. Those are fake friends. Jimmy say, I have seen Latoya gain to help others, and I never forget that. That's so true. I'll never forget that either. Latoya always shows you do right by yourself, and as in the right way. Jimmy, I'm a helper, love to help. So true. Latoya is a helper, very loving and giving lady. Alright, let's go on to point number 9. Okay, let me see. Here we are. I wonder if I done all of them. 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I have done all 10 tips. Let me see. Lack of effort, betrayal of trust, jealousy or competition, that's in there. Negative energy, conditional support, inconsistent communication, lack of genuine interest. Okay, then maybe it's just 8 of them then. Just 8 tips. 8 tips I gave. 8 tips. So we went through conditional support, jealousy or competition, lack of lack of genuine interest, negative energy, inconsistent communication, selfishness, energy drain, and betrayal trust. These are just some tips that you can identify about a fake friend. Alright, here are some tips how to deal with your fake friends. Once you spot fake friends, you should know what to do about the friendship. Number 1, evaluate the friendship. Reflect on the impact of their behavior on your well-being and whether the friendship is worth continuing. When we talk about evaluating, we are going to do some dissecting here. Is this relationship good for me? Is this friendship worth continuing? We are going to reflect on the impact of their behavior on your well-being, especially your emotional well-being. We are living in a world of crazy people, mentally affected people, and so we have to be careful. We have to be very, 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 very careful that nobody affect our peace. Nobody affect our mental, because that friendship would not worth it. Would not worth it. So we have to evaluate the relationship. See if the relationship is worth it or not. If it's worth it, continue with it. If it's not worth it, cut it off. Block, delete, chop off. Alright? Next one, set boundaries. Set boundaries so that you can protect yourself from their negative influences and demands. You set your boundaries. You lay down your standard. I will not accept that. I will not accept you doing this to me, talking down to me, belittling me, doing this to me. You have to set boundaries, right? You have to set your what your goals, what you want, you know. And if the person does not come up to that standard, let them go. You have to set your boundaries because you have to protect your well-being. Next one, communicate. If you feel comfortable, have an honest conversation with them about your concerns and feelings, right? And sometimes they don't even want to talk to you, but if they give you the chance to talk to them, you tell them honestly how they are hurting you. Tell them about your concern and how you feel. You communicate, right? But not all friends will listen, right? Because they don't like to listen, because they like it's all about me, myself, and I, because they're fake. Next one, prioritize real friendships. Prioritize real friendships. These fake people are not the only people in the world. There are also genuine people. Find them and stick to them. Your friend circle can't be full of all fake people. So focus on nurturing relationship with those who genuinely, and I repeat the word and I emphasize the word, genuinely care about you. Focus upon people who genuinely care about you. Leave the fake one alone. I am also reminded of the story of this person who was going into a garden full of roses and thorns. There was roses in the garden and there was thorns in the garden. And that person, every time the person walked and prick their finger on the thorns and crying, ouch, ouch, this sting me, ouch, this sting me, I just prick my fingers. And the person said to that person whose finger was pricked, why you don't move from around the thorns and go over to the roses? There are beautiful roses over there. And so it's the same thing with us. Sometimes we have to take ourselves away from the fake friends, because there are also real people around. Genuine people are around. You know, center your attention on those people. Build a relationship with them, and nurture for growth and positivity with people who genuinely care about you. All right. And the last one, gradual distance. Gradual distance. Slowly distance yourself from fake friends to minimize their impact on your life. Remember, you need real and genuine people. As you cut them off gradually, lean on your true friends, your family, or any emotional support help that you have around you. You should also prioritize your own well-being by doing everything that brings you joy and fulfillment. Most importantly, use experience to develop better judgment in choosing friends and recognizing genuine connections next time. Alright, so I hope you have learned something today. And this, what I'm saying, is generally, it's for me and for all of us, that we are not to be a fake friend to anyone. We should be real, genuine people. And all these tips, if we are real people and if we are real friends, we need to take these tips in consideration, that we can protect ourselves from fake and false people, because we find them among our friends, whether in our on virtual, whether on virtual or whether out in our neighborhood. We find them in our workplace, we find them, among our family members, we find them. And it's sad, in our church we find them, right? So we can take steps to protect ourselves and prioritize on your well-being, doing things that will bring you happiness, that will bring you joy and fulfillment. No, don't just talk about fake friends. Find genuine people that you can be happy. Stick with people who will make you happy, who will make you feel better about yourself, who is, will be there, to love you, to encourage you, to support you, and people that will not bring negative energy into your atmosphere. You don't need to be drained. You don't need your energy to be drained, right? I want all of us to have a better understanding of how we should live among people, that we don't always have to let people hurt us and keep on allowing them to hurt us. We can move away. It's okay. It's okay to separate from them. It's okay to cut them off. It's okay to delete them. It's okay to chop them off. As one of my friends just said, chop them off. Yes, just chop off a hand and a foot that is hurting you, chop it off, right? So we gotta take these steps, and know that we have there, in spite of the fake friends out there, we have real genuine friends, and I hope we all find some of those people in our life. Let me go back to the chat. Jimmy says, I will say this. Our persons are saying, amen, Latoya, Jimmy. Yes, I will say this. I used to take drugs a lot and think it was funny, and then I changed and never look back. I am ashamed of that part of my life. That's okay, Jimmy. That's okay. We all done some bad things in our life, and when we look back, we feel so ashamed. But guess what? God went to the cross to die for your sin. And when you ask him for forgiveness of what you have done, he has forgiven you. He has forgiven you. So ask him to take away the guilt that you feel over those past experience, and he will take them, right? So love upon yourself. Love upon yourself, because God loves you. In spite of what you have done, that part of your life, he has buried in the deepest part of the sea. And when you ask God to forgive you for something, he forgives you, and you have to believe it. Believe that he forgives you and give you that peace which you need. But it's like smoking cigarettes. I have to go cold turkey to stop and change, right? So we have to take that drastic step to do everything that we can do to be better. Right there, the Bible speak about truth and speak and peace. Right there, Carlos. I can't count days how long I stop, because I'm not planning to go back to that life. Not at all. Not at all. And I'll pray for your strength so that you don't go back. I am Jamaica. Say true. Welcome. I am Jamaican. Thank you for being here. Happy Sunday to you. And Jimmy Joe said, one love, Miss Wendy. And Jimmy Joe said, bless up. And I see Ami EDWS here. Hi Ami, welcome and thank you for coming. I appreciate you. So I hope you guys have learned something from the topic today, and I hope that you are being blessed by it. And just want to encourage you, to have good relationship, hold someone. There are good people all around. Not everyone is fake. Not everyone is bad. And guys, you can hear my voice going because I can't talk too long. Right? I can't talk too long. Alright? That's why I kind of love upon people who talk a lot, because boy, they can do it. And I'm amazed by it. Alright, so I'm very happy that you all come here, and thank you for your support, and I appreciate you coming. Remember to like up the live. And thank you so much. I am going to take my rest now, so I am going to close off, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for tomorrow morning's devotion. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. I'm not sure if who is on live now. Let me see if I can do a redirect. Let me see if I can do. Don't come off the live stream yet, people. Let me see if I can do a redirect. Redirects are amazing. I have a testimony to give one day about this the first time that I've encountered a redirect. The first time. It was cool. But I don't want to spill the beans as yet. Yep. I don't want to spill the beans as yet. And bless up to Goga. Goga, you have been doing a wonderful work on live stream. You know, and bless up to my sister Blessed, who is also doing a wonderful work in helping the content creator, new and upcoming content creator, getting their double H and their bananas. Yeah, everybody was doing a wonderful work. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you all. God bless you all. God bless you all. Yep. It was amazing to have you, and I hope that I'll be able to have you another Sunday evening with another topic. I look forward to it, and I hope you will also be on board to come with your support. Alright, so I'm going to send you over Best Bean. I see Best Bean with a live. Go and tell her I give her some love, thumbs up, and you can tell them that it's Miss Wendy's Raid. When you go into our live stream, please type Miss Wendy's Raid. Miss Wendy's Raid, and we are going to take that flight. We're not going to take the Uber. We're not going to take the boat. We are going to go over Best Bean to give her some loves. Okay, guys? And thank you so much for your support, and God bless you all. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday.